this is the token that we're going to be releasing in our token generation event, and this is what we're going to be using to power our exchange. So I'd like to just go over our team real quick. We have a world-class team that is behind this. I myself and our co-founder Craig, we went to Carnegie Mellon. We both studied computer science, and as I mentioned, I left and I went to traditional finance. I was a trader at Citigroup and then a hedge fund. Craig went to Microsoft. He's our CTO. He went to Microsoft for 5 years, and then he was our lead research developer. He was a lead research developer at AQR, a $200 billion hedge fund. Jerry is our chief operating officer. He spent 20 years in the exchange space at the CME, NYMEX. He started the Dubai Mercantile Exchange and the GreenX. So he's had experience with traditional exchanges, launching traditional exchanges. We have other members of the team, engineers from Microsoft, Amazon, like Evan and Eric, who've had various extensive experience launching, production grade services and led dev teams of over 100. Ryan's been in the FCM space for about 15 years. So FCMs are what are used in the traditional futures market, and he's going to bring his experience there to help define our margin syndicate program. And we have other people on the team. We have an internal market maker. So for example, Pasha, this is something I didn't mention in the slides. We're going to have a market making program, both internal and external, that'll help bring liquidity onto the exchange. So the exchange is, the most important thing of an exchange is liquidity. And so most of our focus is on how we can bring liquidity to the Emx. So in that sense, we're going to have an internal market making team and an external market making program, where we've been talking to third-party market makers in Chicago and in New York and other parts of the world to trade on the Emx on day one. And we'll also have an internal market making team currently led by Pasha, who's creating the link between traditional exchanges and EMX. We have other members of the team, Soyoung, who's head of marketing. She works at HBO. She's been a fantastic addition. And we just added a few new key members. Kay, our VP of product, she's come from Apple and Clover. Vinny's going to be leading our biz dev here in Asia. So we're growing, we're expanding, and we're led by some advisors as well, some well-known advisors. Simon Kim from Hash is an advisor for us, and so he's helping us with the Korean market. So we've been very fortunate in having him advise us for the last 8-9 months since the end of last year. So other advisors we have include Kevin. He was the founder of one of the largest peer-to-peer lending companies in China. He's now the president of the China Blockchain Research Center. And we have other advisors on our team as well, and they can be found on our website. So going forward, we're going to launch our private sale in August. We're currently looking for partners that can be supportive of our exchange, helping us find traders, helping us find margin syndicates. We're going to launch our beta and trading competition. This is something that will be happening in the next 2 months. We're going to look for people to trade on the exchange in our beta competition, or trading competition, I mean. We're going to give away prizes. These prizes will be weekly prizes in the form of EMX tokens. And then we're going to launch the live exchange end of this year. So this is the roadmap of what we want to do going forward. And this is just the trading challenge that we're going to be going live on our website in the next couple months before we launch the beta. Any questions? All right, more information can be found at EMX. I'll be at the speaker table if you want to contact me afterwards. Thank you.